Dear students, today we are going to discuss our poetry named Aunt Jennifer's Tiger, written by Adrian Rich. As you can see in the video, we have the poetry itself. The first paragraph of the poetry tells about the tigers which the Aunt Jennifers had made. These tigers are the symbols. Symbols are being frequently used in this poetry. So, we will start the first paragraph. Now I will read out the first paragraph. You can see in the video. Aunt Jennifer's tiger prance across a screen. Bright topaz denizen of the world of green. They do not fear the man beneath the tree. They pace in a sleek chivalric certainty. Here, Aunt Jennifer. So, first of all, I would like to give you some introduction about Aunt Jennifer. Aunt Jennifer is a lady who is being married, and her married life is not so much successful. As you know, the society is a male-dominated society, so she has to face a lot of troubles, lot of difficulties in her married life. But within herself, she has a desire to be free from all social evils. To express those desires, what she did, she drew some tigers. She made these tigers on the panel, and these panels, this panel is there, which is expressing her desire, and the tiger on the panel expresses what she wished to say. Aunt Jennifer is probably not happy, and weight of the hash and the difficult experience made her to make these tigers. The first stanza basically simply tells us that the tigers are prancing across a screen. Prancing means jumping, and the panel, the screen which is being made over there, and these tigers are described as the bright topaz denizen. Denizen are the wild animals. Bright, shiny are the word of the green. These are the bright, shiny, yellow colored tigers which are being moving freely in the world of green, that means in the forest. They are not afraid of the human beings. This tells us about the fearlessness of the creatures. They move, they walk in a sleek, chivalric certainty. That means they are free, they are unafraid, they easily move around with the place they are provided with. Now, in this paragraph, there are poetic devices which are being used. Bright topaz, bright topaz. The metaphor is being used. You know the poetic devices? You have gone through with them in your 9th, 10th and 11th classes. So, topaz, bright topaz, the metaphor which depicts the shining yellow color. The shining yellow color of the denizen of the green. Then after, they have used alliteration. Sleek, chivalric certainty. That means the pace of the tiger, which is being described effectively with this. These are the two main poetic devices being used in the first paragraph. I hope that the first paragraph is clear to you. Let's move on to the second paragraph. Aunt Jennifer's fingers fluttering through her wool find even the ivory needle hard to pull. The massive weight of Uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hand. Now the second paragraph shows us about the condition of Aunt Jennifer. As I told you, Aunt Jennifer is living an unsuccessful marriage. She is being burdened with the stigma of her married life. In this paragraph, she is pointing out the traditional activity of a woman. That means by the needle. By the needle she is doing the work, and this is causing a lot of trouble to her hands. Her hands are so weak that she could not even pull out the wool, and the movement is so unsteady and irregular. She finds it difficult to pull the every needle, and this shows the inability to express herself in this male dominated society. Not only this, the second part, the massive weight of uncle's wedding band. The massive weight of uncle wedding band, that means the domination, the marriage band that bound her, and her husband sits heavily on her hand, is simply indicating that she is not enjoying the marriage. And not only this, this also symbolizes that she is being there in the vicious circle, and her hands are the witnesses of this. I hope it is clear. I would discuss the poetic devices in this. You can easily find fingers fluttering, F and F, both the words. Can you tell me which poetic device it is? I hope that you will easily tell it. Then after it comes the fluttering wool. The fluttering through a wool, that means the image is being used to the oppression of the woman being used. Then the image comes of the uncle's wedding band. Uncle's wedding band, the symbol being used, which is used for the oppression and terrible life she was facing. And now let's come to the last paragraph. It's a very simple one. When the aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie. I'm reading it again. When the aunt is dead, her terrified fingers will lie, still ringed with the orders she was mastered by. The tigers in the panel she had made, that go on prancing, proud and unafraid. In the last paragraph, the poet is telling that even after her death she would not be happy. In the death she is not happy, she is unhappy. Her terrified fingers, terrified hands, still ringed. The ringed word is here has a double association. The ring word is a symbol which she is having the rings in her hands, the sacred ring of her marriage, and the rings of the hardships which she has gone throughout her life on her hands. The fingers which are showing the ordeals, the difficulties, the problems she has faced throughout her life. But on the other hand, the tigers, which are the symbol of the bravery, which are the symbols of the bravery, will go on prancing. Prancing means jumping, proud and unafraid. Here we have a very important point. Here the word ring is a symbol and having double association, as I have told you. The association of ring is the wedding ring, and the other the ordeals, the impressions of the rings on the fingers due to the difficulties, the troubles she has faced throughout her life. So this is the poem for you. There are a lot of questions in it, and these questions are very important. I will discuss these questions. I will give it to you through an assignment. Okay, that's all for the day, and I hope that you would be able to get it, to understand it easily. You will get the assignment of the question answer along with this one. Thank you.